me. Anyway, hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I said hey.
Hey.
Welcome back to my channel.
Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm Jazmyn W. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am a stand-up comedian. And that's what I do. That's what I get paid to do. You know there's going to be at least one man say something funny. This whole video wasn't funny. Log off for me right now, baby.
Please.
Anyway, if you are new here or if you watched my videos before and you haven't subscribed, I want to let you know subscribing to my channel is free.
Don't cost you nothing.
Gratis. It don't cost you nothing, baby. So go ahead and do it. And let's jump right into it.
All right.
My mom's calling me. I wanted to do this as soon as the show ended for two reasons: because I have light and because it's fresh on my mind. So, y'all know on my channel, we always like to start with the what?
Most boring couple.
The most boring couple. You are right. Okay. And this week, because I only have 2 lines of notes for them, it's going to be the redhead and Ryan. Okay. I don't remember her name, but I think for the duration of the show, I might just call her the redhead. Because the redhead and Ryan sounds cute. Anyway, I wrote down, I believe that Ryan is getting married for the wrong reasons.
He is.
I haven't seen him smile at all in this episode.
And you won't.
The gifts that he gave, like the flowers that he sent for his mother-in-law were so beautiful and thoughtful and sweet. I love that. Pastor Cal also said that he makes a mean cheesecake and all this stuff, but he also said that he is not permitted in some small towns because he slept with all of the women there and he's a womanizer and he's been with so many women. He's just exhausted from humping and hunching. These things that we're learning about Ryan, in my opinion, are a bit contradictory.
They are.
And his personality has not shown me anything. I think that Ryan is 35. He's gone through trauma. He's gone through trial and tribulation, and he is ready to settle down and have kids, and he needs a vessel, okay?
Ooh.
I wish that modern day science had the ability to give Ryan a baby from a tube or something like that, because whatever woman is about to come through his path and be his vessel is also about to have to deal with all of his emotional trauma that he hasn't dealt with yet, and I am afraid. Not only for having to deal with him, but his family and all of that. I think Ryan, I said this last week, and drink every time I say therapy, honey. Ryan needs some counseling.
And a blow-up doll that can get pregnant.
Anyway, the redhead is really cute. My mom does not like red hair. For whatever reason, my mom just don't like red hair. She thinks it's
hood.
She thinks it reminds her of a clown or something like that. She's like, I don't like her hair. Do you like her hair? I like her red hair. I think it's cute. I think she's really cute and quirky when, she has a full face on and stuff.
Girl.
Anyway, no shade. But no, she pulls herself together really nicely. And that's all that I have to say about the redhead and Ryan. Let's move on to Jose and Rachel. I wrote down, Rachel looked good in that dress, but the dress is for you. That's what I wrote down. I had to think about what I meant by that. Listen.
We listening.
How considerate of you is it to think, what will my husband think? What will be his first thought when he sees me in this dress? How considerate of you. But is that what I think you ought to be thinking? No.
Hell
I
no.
think you ought to be thinking, do I like this dress? Is this my dream dress? Do I feel comfortable in this dress? Can I dance? Can I eat? Can I twerk or whatever you're going to do at your wedding in this dress? And do I feel beautiful in this dress? I think to think about this is what he gonna see is completely irrelevant, because when you feel confident in something, you already exude that confidence, and that's what humans are attracted to in general, confidence.
Right.
So I think that Rachel thinking, I'm worried about what he's gonna see, is just shining a light on her insecurity and trying to maybe choose a dress for somebody else rather than choosing it for herself and what she feels good in. Rachel did admit on this episode that she has dealt with insecurity, and I said that on my first review. Sometimes I get into Dr. Jazz mode.
You do. You be right.
But anyway, I could tell that, and I'm glad that she's self-aware. I wrote down, with the dress thing, I never once thought, will my husband think that I look beautiful in this?
Never.
I thought about the dress that I wanted, and frankly, I knew that as long as I liked it, my husband would not care much as long as I got something that I liked. And I think that, you know, hopefully, you know, that was y'all situations when you get married, or, you know, when you were married, or whatever.
Or if you get married.
I did not like Jose's glitter suit. Here's the thing.
He looked a mess.
I think Jose has ridiculously high expectations, not just for this situation, but for many things in his life, based on what he has told us about, you know, his personality so far. For Jose to be so classy, right? So educated, so financially, so fiscally responsible. This is the suit that you pick out?
Okay, baby.
Baby, it's giving
Broke.
The Temptations, honey. It's giving Jackson 5. I hated the sequin suit.
Low budget.
And he actually it didn't even look like it fit him, and he didn't really look comfortable in it. It just didn't look good. I'm sorry. I just want to know what y'all thought about this sequin suit that Jose chose. It may seem like I am rushing during this review, but I'm not, honey. I just really didn't. I got up and had a soda, child. I'm drinking water with lime. After the weddings on the first half of the episode, it got really kind of boring to me.
What water with lime got to do with it?
Anyway, let's move on to Bao and Johnny. I love the tea ceremony traditional attire that Bao and Johnny chose. However, I will say that Bao said she chose red and gold, and Johnny said he chose wine and rose gold. And I think the wine and rose gold combination would have just been so beautiful, and something that you don't see a whole lot. That, you know, it's not like I've seen a million tea ceremonies. I've only seen maybe a couple, but that would have been a really unique choice. And so I would have liked to see that. But I'm glad that they were on the same page when it comes to their traditions. One thing that was really funny is my dad was texting me, and he was like, we don't have traditions. I feel like I should sue America because we don't, as African American people, and, you know, black people born in the US, we don't have traditions. I'm like, you can learn your traditions and do them. You can, you know, we know that we are West African, most of us. We can learn our traditions and do them. So if you're feeling a little bit, I know sometimes as black people, sometimes I felt that we feel sad about not having traditions of our own. Like, we have created some, but when it comes to weddings, we don't really have a lot of traditions. We have jump in the broom and stuff like that, but we can always incorporate those African American traditions, and we can incorporate our ancestors' traditions as well. And I know there's probably gonna be some people and like, oh, you don't even know, you're not doing it right. But guess what? We are trying to feel connected to our ancestors, and I think that that should be accepted. In fact, if you have West African friends or family, you should reach out to them to help you with those traditions. To me, I don't see a problem with it, but you know, we try to find a problem with everything in 2021, so let me move on.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hurry up.
I said I wanted to see more of the tea ceremony because like I said, I've only seen a couple of tea ceremonies on TV shows and stuff like that. I've never been to one myself, and they never show the whole thing. But you know, I know it's long as hell or whatever, so I just want to see a little bit, you know. I wrote down that Johnny is ready to have babies.
Immediately.
That was interesting. He said he's ready to have kids. 1 or 2 is what Bao said she was, you know, interested in, you know, having, and Johnny agreed. The one thing I did notice about Johnny is he was immediately searching for validation from Bao. He's like, when he and her were dancing, he was like, oh, I can tell she's not 100% comfortable with me yet. I want her to be comfortable. She just met you 45 minutes ago, Johnny.
Calm down.
She just met you 45 minutes ago, and you guys are dancing closely like you know each other well. It's awkward. It's an awkward thing for anybody. Even if you're immediately attracted to your husband, it's going to be a little bit awkward. So stop rushing to seek validation from Bao because your dad didn't show up and all of these things, and just enjoy the moment and just enjoy getting to know each other. I wrote, slow down, I just want to get to know you. Come on now. Oh my God.
You kind of hit that note though. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's move on. Let's move on to Zach and Michaela, because I'm gonna save Gil and Marilla for last. Okay. Zach and Michaela. I wrote down, the first thing I wrote down, I said, don't let me have some handsome sons, okay? Because Zach and his brothers are so handsome. I was like, baby, if I had me some handsome sons, I'd be like, look at my sons.
You won't.
So handsome. Who is worthy of being even near my sons?
Problematic.
Don't let me have no handsome children, honey, because I'm going to be ridiculous with it.
You know what?
I thought, I know that the show, that Lifetime probably tells the family members to write some, some things that aren't good about the person that's getting married when you do their vows, when they're up at the wedding and they're like, the family wants you to know X, Y, and Z. But Michaela's family member was talking about how she's stubborn, how they call her Hurricane K, and that just sounded toxic to me.
Very.
Hurricane K. And then she comes suddenly and she settles down. That sounds like an anger problem. I mean, would we accept that if we called a guy Hurricane Harry and he just get mad and he kicks shit over and then he calms down and he want a sandwich? No, like what? Anyway, and I also didn't like the fact that Michaela said, if he's the one for me, he'll learn how to manage it.
Girl, what?
So you're expecting somebody else to manage your temper? That doesn't sound right. You should learn how to manage it so that you can be a better person, a better partner, and a better mom eventually. Like, who wants to have a hurricane mother? And what are we doing? Like, how are you going to expect somebody to be able to handle you? You should be able to handle yourself.
Ooh.
Doesn't make sense. And this is the kind of stuff that we say in casual conversation or even laugh at, but it's hella toxic. So I'm not understanding. Anyway, I wrote down, Zach is so sensitive. I like that he's sensitive, but is he ready to be married?
No.
I don't know if he's crying because he's happy, crying because he's sad, crying because he's nervous, crying because his booty itch. I don't know why he's crying.
Booty, girl.
But he just keeps crying. And I'm just trying to figure out what is triggering this emotion from him, okay? And I'm just really not sure. My dad texts me. My dad is watching the show this season, y'all, so he sends me a lot of texts, okay? My dad said, this trick is crying over a chick he ain't laid eyes on. And I thought that was really funny because I don't know if he was crying over his wife. He was just crying over being overwhelmed, I think. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about Zach and whether he's ready to actually settle down.
I know what to think. He not.
I thought it was very sweet that Michaela's sisters gave her a little plane just so she can have a piece of her father with her. But can we do that before I get my makeup done?
Please, because I can't cry and mess up my face, okay?
Really sweet, though. I wrote down, I need Zach's mom to stop touching his face. She kept touching his face and saying, my sweet angel, my sweet baby angel, Zach. My sweet baby. Okay, we get it. He's your sweet baby, child. This is a grown man. Stop touching his face, okay? First of all, not only are your fingers dirty and do they break you out, okay? But he can wipe his own tears, and you're the reason he's crying. Why don't you go sit in the audience? Go sit in one of them fold-out chairs they got out there, mama.
Okay, and play some dominoes.
Anyway, and the last thing I wrote down about Michaela before they went down the aisle is Michaela and her sisters have great genes when it comes to skin because all of these melanin queens' skin was flawless. Even my mom commented on Michaela's skin and how good she looks without makeup and stuff like that because her skin's just flawless, and it is. Anyway, I said when Michaela, I know we all lit up, first of all. When Michaela stepped around the corner and Zach and her saw each other and they lit up, that was such a beautiful moment. Wasn't that
just beautiful?
It was just cute, Michaela was looking at Zach like he is Zach the snack, honey. She was looking at him like he was curly fries and she was ketchup, honey.
Sea salt.
Michaela was looking at Zach like he was the hot dog and she was the bun, child, and all they needed was mustard. Baby.
Okay, get into it.
Calm down, Michaela. She said, "You're gorgeous." Michaela, when she found out his name was Zach, she goes, "Your name's Zach? Do you want a Zach Jr.?" Okay, now you can calm down. You can calm down now at this point. Like,
please.
He's like, "It's up to you. I don't know." Like, can you calm down, Michaela? Can we wait? I mean, can we get like on the plane to the honeymoon maybe? Like, can we get back to the room? I mean,
hold your horses.
Child, I know Zach is very handsome, but just bring it down a tad, okay? Like,
you ready for him to cut? Yeah.
But, Zach has slightly low self-esteem, so that probably made him very reassured that his wife was attracted to him, so that probably helped him out. I wrote down that Michaela looks like one of the members from En Vogue, doesn't she? I'm going to try to find a picture and put it right here so y'all can see. I don't know what member it is, but one of them. So Michaela asked Zach, "What makes you a Renaissance man?" And Zach said, "Well, when I was young, me and my dad, he taught me how to crochet and make lotions." Make lotions, honey. Okay, I don't know about y'all. When I think about Renaissance man, I think about someone who can cook, someone who is good with their hands. Maybe they can build things, they can fix things. They're very traditional in the sense that they open the door for you, and they are classic men, like Jadena would sing about, right? Like, that's like a Renaissance man. It's like somebody who is a gentleman, believes in putting their woman first, but also really good with their hands. But, Renaissance means, they're to me, it's like a combination of old school and new school. Like,
and not lotion. Nothing to do with lotion.
But you know how to make lotion, and that's what okay.
No.
Child, anyway, Zach and Michaela are such a beautiful couple. I love them together. My only thing that I wish that Zach would carry one of those little bitty Vaseline little containers with him, because his lips be ashy. And this is no shade, because my lips be ashy too all the time. And I think that when you're just a brown skinned baddie, when you're a chocolate chiquita.
A what?
I don't know what I'm saying, but when you dark skinned, your lips can get ashy. I don't know what it is, or it can just be more noticeable. So you gotta carry one of those little Vaselines.
Yes.
Okay? And last, and certainly not least, but next to least, let's move on to Gil and Mira.
They least, ain't they?
First of all, Gil is Colombian, and I said he was Dominican in the first episode. Like, am I allowed to make mistakes?
No.
Like, damn. Somebody today commented, he's actually Colombian. Did you not read the other comments?
Okay. You canceled.
Okay. He's Colombian. We get it. Okay. Gil said that he chose his champagne and blue suit so that whatever his wife's wearing, no matter if it's tangerine or hot pink, he'll match. What are you talking about? What is this? This is not prom. This is wedding. She's going to be wearing white or beige. What? Why would she be wearing tangerine? You think her dress gonna be this color? Child, anyway. It's so interesting because I see why Marilla and Gil were matched.
Right.
I totally see why they were matched. Gil said that he's interested in going to social events, parties with his wife, trips, and things like that. He loves taking trips. He's excited about that. But when his friends asked him, what about extravagant trips? He said he's fine with trips, but there's always a way to make trips cheaper. And he's not wrong. I saw some people on Twitter being like, not him being cheap. He hasn't even gone into detail about what cheap is to him.
Right.
You can go to Cabo, and if you stay in a hotel, it could be $1,200 a night, or it could be $350 a night. Maybe he meant just staying somewhere that's $350 a night instead of staying somewhere that's $1,000 a night. Maybe he meant staying somewhere that's an all-inclusive but really nice. versus staying somewhere that's not an all-inclusive where you have to pay for every single thing that you buy. Like, what?
Come on now.
Like, I see why they were matched, but it seems like Marilla cares more about materialistic things than she does about the union. It's not about her wanting nice things or wanting to keep her lifestyle up. I'm not knocking her for wanting to have the same lifestyle that she has now. I think she deserves that.
Right.
But I just can't relate because I'm not super materialistic like that. So what do you need? What do you need to have
at Prada?
I don't know. I think
Louis Vuitton.
It's not the fact that Marilla likes nice things. I think that Gil and any person can deal with that. But it's how much do you put materialistic things first in your life? And to me, Marilla puts materialistic things at the top.
Look at her vows.
I wrote down Marilla thinks she's so elegant and mature. We gonna see.
And I bet you she ain't gonna be. Watch.
We gonna see, honey. She's just been, oh, I'm not gonna kiss on the first date, and oh my God, look how they're acting at the bachelorette party, and oh, I need my dress to have long sleeves, and no, I need my Louboutins in my vow. Like, girl, oh my God, you are so annoying.
Very.
You're annoying me. You're annoying. Like, anyway. When Gil's friends asked if he's gonna have sex on the first night, he said he wants sex to be passionate. And on night one, he doesn't think that it could be because maybe they're not comfortable enough. What do y'all think? Do you think sex could be passionate on night one?
Yep.
I think it could. Could it be passionate with Marilla? No. Marilla's not even gonna kiss you, honey, so you can forget about sex for the next few weeks. I sense a Ryan and Clara situation coming along, but the opposite. So let me know what y'all think.
Okay, same. Oh wait, I'm you.
Anyway, Marilla looked beautiful. I loved her dress. She said she's looking for a provider and a caretaker who I can take care of.
Huh? How a caretaker gonna take care? What?
Okay. I was really surprised that Marilla let the bald head thing go so fast. I think that she was really attracted to Gil, and that's why she was open to the bald head. And yeah, Gil's not bad looking. The only thing I would say that Gil needs to work on is somebody needs to give him some bump cream up under here.
Girl.
Because like lots of black people, even myself, has dealt with razor bumps or, this hyperpigmentation due to shaving the skin and stuff like that. There are other solutions for up under here, Gil. So hopefully hopefully she has a facialist or an esthetician that she likes to frequent. Since she has such a high lifestyle or whatever the case is.
Right.
Honestly, I thought that Marilla and Gil, when they were on in the front saying their vows, they looked like two sticks in the mud. Boring. Yeah.
Wake me up when they done.
And the fact that Marilla said, I want to stand next to you forever in my red bottoms. In her vows. Hold on.
Trash.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I wrote down that watching Marilla and Gil is like watching paint dry. I wrote down that Marilla's mom didn't seem too impressed at the fact that Gil spoke Spanish. He's actually Afro-Latino. He speaks Spanish, and you should be happy, because speaking Spanish can get lost when people do not marry people that speak the same language as them. So the fact that your kids are going to be able to learn Spanish from both of their parents and they're going to be two different cultures merging together is something you should be very excited about. But her mom did not seem pleased or excited at all. She did not look happy. And the fact that when Gil told Marilla that he spoke Spanish, she goes, "You speak Spanish?" He's from Colombia. What do you think he speaks?
Girl, what?
Of course he's bilingual. Girl, you don't know nothing about Latin America, child. Anyway.
Girl, bye.
The last thing I will say is I do not believe that Gil and Marilla will work, and here's why.
He black.
I don't think that Marilla will ever accept Gil for who he is. I think she's gonna scrutinize him. I think she's going to really, really just complain a lot. That is my prediction. I'm not sure what will happen. I think that she will put Gil through the ringer so much that he's not even gonna want to be with her. And that's interesting. I think that the redhead and Ryan will not work because Ryan needs therapy. He's depressed. I hope that Zach and Michaela work, and I hope that Bao and Johnny work. And I think that Rachel and Jose will not work because Jose is a crazy person. Allegedly. Is that how it works?
No.
Anyway, y'all, I can't wait to see your comments. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, honey. And I'm ready for the honeymoon, child. Who else? Okay, see y'all later. Bye.
Subscribe. Bye.